Show him the haircut. You also have to have the radiator cap off. It's Friday night. It's Saturday, Sunday.
Can you hear me?
It's Friday. Welcome back to another video. My name's Elmer, aka the forklift guy, and today we got a few things, but we're starting off with this Clark. It's got ignition issue. It won't start. And I came to troubleshoot it a couple days ago, and starter failed. We're gonna test it now on this bench so you guys can see the difference between a failed one and a good one. Yeah. Stick around, we got a lot of stuff to do today, so hope you learned something. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's go.
Yeah, you're good.
Essentially, you're just gonna take a vice, or
do you think a bench, sort of a bench test?
our brand new bench testing is when we're testing pass order.
So you got your ground. So your ground. You can go to your negative. Straight forward.
Take it positive. But it positive go good.
So like.
Yeah.
You got positive and ground and battery. Ground, positive to solenoid, and then this is just your igniter, your actuator. So if I go here, it should. See, it starts burning.
Yeah.
Sometimes it wouldn't even kick on. Most likely the brushes are burnt up inside or something. So I'm gonna put this one now, the new one. I'm gonna test it out even before we put it in, so that we don't waste our time.
Yeah, show him the haircut.
Oh no. I went like super low.
Dude.
It's summertime, so you know. I'm actually getting cooked by the sun right now.
I was about to say, so am I.
I said this is what it should look like with the new one. Bam.
On you.
Alright, so basically I just gotta put it from the bottom up, because this beautiful design of putting everything in the way. It's amazing, I love it. So I'm gonna put it from the bottom up. I'm gonna catch it from here, present it into the flywheel, bell housing. You can kind of feel it with your hand. There's like a little area you can leave it hanging on, and then grab it from the top. I got it. Room to look through. Kind of just have to feel it by hand. There you go. I got it. Kind of have to feel it by hand. It's literally like not much room here. It's like, get it in from underneath. Try to grab it with your other hand. Put it in place, and then you know you got your top and bottom bolt. The top bolt you can kind of see through here, the hole. Bottom one, you're literally gonna have to do it by feel. But yeah, try to hold one hand, try to hold it in place. About through here. the top bolt in somehow. Now I gotta try to feel for the bottom one. I'm basically just trying to feel for the other hole for the starter. I think I got it. Yep. Alright. Take this.
I don't know how hard that was.
That was, yeah, this one was insanely hard because I had to stick my hand through here.
Yeah.
Use this finger through this side. Hold the ear hole in place. Get this hand and tighten it just a little bit. But it took forever.
Yeah.
While you were holding the light. Part-time mechanic.
Part-time videographer.
Part-time videographer.
Say that again about the Toyota placement and the...
Nah, like just the way they designed this is a Toyota starter. You could put, you could replace in like 15-20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just because it's so accessible. Like, I hate these designs where they put the levers right next to the seat.
Yeah.
It just makes it twice as hard to work. The only cool thing about that is the valve bank is right here. So if this ever starts leaking, the valve or manifold, your hydraulic manifold is here. So it's super easy if it ever leaks or fails or whatever, it's super easy to get to. The other ones are down there. So you usually have to take all this apart. The levers are here.
Boss. How's it looking, boss?
It's looking good. Let's test it out. Let's test her out. It's probably got a little battery.
Is that a good sign?
No.
Huh?
It's probably got a little battery.
What are you doing right now?
Jumping it. See, maybe the battery's dead. The cable that goes to the starter solenoid, I think it's either damaged or something. I'm gonna trace it back to wherever the relay is. Worst case, I'll just get a cable from there to the key switch and just call it a day.
What are you doing right there?
I'm just gonna bypass this little relay. I think that's what's wrong. Just gonna test to see if it's wrong, bad. It went to this one. Yeah. No. I lied. Pretty sure it was this one, right? Or was it this one? Maybe it was this one? So here's the problem right here. This contactor is not working. So I this contactor right here, or relay, whatever you want to call it, it's weak. So it clicks on when you turn the key, but doesn't pass current through. So maybe the resistance is too low. Because high resistance creates magnetic. I don't know. You guys figure it out. But I'm just gonna bypass this like that. Obviously make it look nice, and then just leave it like that, and then they'll be able to turn it on, no issue. Looks like it's been leaking. Looks like it's been leaking. All right, so we're done here. We just got an emergency call just down about 30 minutes away. We're gonna go do that. Stick around, it's another no start. So I guess today is the day of no starts. Yeah, let's go eat something and head there. Oh yeah, no, I'm just dropping off paint real quick to a customer. Ordered some paint and it was like back ordered, so I'm gonna just drop it off real quick and then we'll head to the next call. No, just taking a look at this, it's got a similar issue. It doesn't do anything when you turn the key. So I'm just gonna see if I can make it work. Trying to get to the plug. No desarmarlo, cambiarlo.
Cambiarlo, sí, desarmarlo.
Y arreglarle el cablerío que tiene esto. No sé qué pasó de aquí hasta allá, no está llegando corriente. Cuando tú le das la llave, no sé qué le hicieron, no sé.
No sé, dejó de hacer funcionar solo.
Porque aquí.
Y él arrancó, pero allá no arrancó más tampoco.
Aquí no hay ni continuidad. Aquí. It sounds like a 56 Oldsmobile. Oh.
Entonces esa galería ya eso no tiene, no funciona con eso, ¿no?
Sí, va a funcionar. Pero, ¿qué?
Que te digo que eso es...
Sí, eso básicamente lo tiene ahí empatado por gusto porque
Eso no funciona.
eso lo que hace es mandarle a la computadora
Te digo, es una computadora tiene eso?
No.
No tiene nada.
How's that sound, Omar?
Sounds good.
Ya estoy echando carrera aquí ya.
That's a 4-cylinder. That's a 4-cylinder twin turbo. Just explain.
Run down.
Just doing the work order real quick. Since a new customer. It's the words I hate the most about my job. But I guess you gotta do it. Customer.
Shit. Spark plugs, I got 4. Canon.
Yeah.
Alright, be back in like 10 minutes.
Alright. Got it.
Alright, what are we looking at here?
We're ending the.
What forklift is this?
This is one of my good friends, Rizal, and he's having some issues with this car. So,
How long you know?
13 years? No, 15 years, probably. Since high school. And yeah, we have to replace a oil feed line to the turbo. Oil change, spark plugs, valve cover gasket. Just do a lot of like maintenance stuff for it. It blew the line that goes from the turbo, from the oil filter housing to the turbo. And he's got some low boost codes. Gonna check that out once everything's set. But yeah, stick around. This is not my typical content, but you know, sometimes we work on other stuff that are not forklifts. Whoa. I mean, he needed an oil change because he had been leaking a ton of oil for a while. And when I looked down here, it looked like it was coming from the oil filter housing. And then when I turned the car on, it started spraying out of this oil feed line right here. That goes from the housing to the turbo. Goes like this. And so inside of here it was like ruptured, which you can see it turns from hard line to hose.
Yeah.
Which, you know, why do they do that? I don't know. Maybe it's because it adds flexibility. I don't know. But I was gonna swap this out. Do an oil change on it, and then start it up, clear the codes, and see if he has any underboost codes or any codes that have to do with the actuator. What is that called? The wastegate? Or I think it's the wastegate. Anyways, blow off valve, whatever. I think that might be damaged or something.
Go.
A lot of people ask me, believe it or not, if I work on cars, and I always tell them, or always give them a resounding no. No, thank you. I like working on my own cars, and I like working on my friends' cars.
Yeah.
And my friends, I mean, like, you know, I have to know you, like, for years.
Yeah.
Because, dude, it's a slippery slope when you start working on cars, especially for friends of friends, and or even, like, businesses. Unless you're a really good customer. And you have, like, let's say, I've had customers who have, like, concrete companies, or, you know, they have a bunch of skid steers, a construction company, and they have a truck that they need work on. I might say yes. If it's something that I'm comfortable doing. But
How much to drink that?
how much?
Yeah.
$20. Ain't none.
Alright.
Hold on.
What?
That? The little top.
Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
This right here, the bolt.
Uh-huh.
Black one. One just like that one, and it goes there.
Ah, mierda.
And bro, that one right there is the one that I screwed in down there, but I can't find the top one. And I'm like thinking, bro, there's no way I would have like left it with the line. You know what I'm saying? Because that's why I screwed it in. I'm like, bro, I know I'm gonna lose this, or I know we can't lose this. Knew, huh?
Show me you found it.
Bro, I knew right here.
I thought you realized this whole fucking shit.
Bro, I didn't. That's what I'm asking you. I totally forgot where we put things.
Alright, should be almost done with this shit.
All right.
Fixed it. I don't want to miss this, bro. I'm trying to learn.
I'm tripping.
What is it? Yeah.
Another reason I don't like working on cars is the amount of stuff you have to remove all the time. Just to get to the valve cover.
Yeah.
I think it is. I was about to point it out, but
There's no way.
I bet it is.
Ain't no way.
Bitch out.
$100,000
Say it again.
looks pretty clean for 100,000 miles.
Yeah.
Your engine looks pretty clean, bro.
Hold on, bro. You lifted him up. Give me 1 second.
Hmm?
Start.
What you say?
Who?
What'd you say?
You
What'd
said
it
my
do?
oil looks good?
I said your engine looks good. Looks clean.
Oh, my engine looks clean?
Thank you,
For
sir.
100,000 miles, it looks clean.
Yeah, I mean, I treat it nice, bro.
There's no sloppiness, no
Yeah, keep it clean, bro. Looks pretty sick. You already put the shit on there?
about to.
That one looks pretty good, though. I mean, it looks clean, like you said. Hey?
Saying I don't see like any camshaft damage. You know, no premature wear. Maybe right here. I
Yeah,
don't
but
know.
don't touch it, bro. It's clean. Nice. You had to take out all these screws?
No, like the components are clean. Obviously, bro, you gotta clean up the residue from the. You can't be like Come Pinga, bro, and just put it straight back on there.
So that shit is normally blue?
What? No, it doesn't really matter the color. It could be black, blue, red, purple.
They spark in there, right? So it started a little fire.
This is like
Combustion.
this is Engine Bay 101, like mad simple. Like this is like 5th grade level,
Break it
right?
down for me, bro.
This is your engine head, and you got a block, right? These two meet together. In your block, you have like your internals, crankshaft, pistons, piston rings, right? In this type of engine, some engines like V8s sometimes have the camshaft and the crankshaft, in the block. In this case is an overhead camshaft design, so the camshafts are over the head. All right. In order to get the camshafts and the internals together, you need these chains. All right.
Gotcha.
These chains, they get timed. All right. So these have to be in line with the crankshaft on the bottom, where the pistons are. Right. That rotates. This rotates. It's all rotating together, and it all needs to be timed together. So when this lobe is up here, the piston is in a certain spot, and then the spark is about to, happen. So the spark plugs go in here. All they do is, the reason they're so down in there is because they have to get into the combustion chamber, okay? That little chamber in between the block and the head, it's not that much, it's not that big. It's like, you know, like this, maybe less, who knows? That's where the explosion happens, mainly.
Gotcha. And that's what moves these guys. And
Yeah, these guys move valves, okay? These camshaft lobes, there could be a push rod design, there could be a hydraulic valve design. This, for example, you see the little lobe in there?
So this is a camshaft.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That lobe turns. Once this top part of the lobe hits there, it's going to push it down, right? And that's going to open the valve inside the chamber. So these valves are opening and closing like as you're revving, they open and close faster. So air's coming in, air's coming out.
Before and after. That's the old one?
Yeah, it's like stuck on there.
No way, bro.
Look at that.
He's got a little tool for everything, dude. I don't even know where you pull them out of. There goes these. Yeah, little hog, bro.
There goes these.
There goes them right there. Tell you what, man.
That's funny, dog. There you go.
You like
This
that?
guy's like, oh, that's a hole. Yeah, it's got to go there.
You said it doesn't matter.
No.
It's bad instruction.
You said, are they all the same? I said, yes.
It's a bad prompt, bro.
All right, missing one hole, missing a hole. Where's the hole? Oh, right here.
Why on set?
Sorry. Sorry, Bob. Sorry, Bob. What do you mean?
I feel like I need more than 5 gallons. I mean, this is
5 gallons?
that's all I got for
You mean 5 quarts?
Yeah, that's what I'm at. I got the full synthetic and I got this. I combine them.
It's the same. 5W30, 5W30. What's the
But one's
difference?
full synthetic, one's high mileage, bro.
It's still a full synthetic. Oh, it's synthetic blend. It don't matter, bro.
Doesn't matter. That's what I asked you, nigga.
That's a gimmick. I mean, full synthetic technically is obviously the best, but at this point, bro, it don't even matter.
It's a gimmick?
Yeah. Everything in this life is a gimmick. Don't believe anything you read. Just Google how many quarts. If it's a 4-cylinder, bro, it probably only takes like 6 quarts.
So I usually need one of these and like a
And
little of
yeah,
one.
so 6 quarts.
Call me crazy, but you might be right.
Mother. You have it upside down. Just like this.
Yeah, you see, it's usually in there. It's usually just in there.
In here?
Yeah, like that.
Nah.
I don't know where it goes though.
No. There's no way.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright, let's turn the car on and see what happens. Huh? I think the battery's somewhat dead. Huh? I mean, it's probably not dead. It's probably just weak. Oh no. Here, try now.
doesn't make any noise. It stops working tomorrow. Ah, fine.
Try to accelerate it.
Try?
Before you get in the car at any moment, check it. Just kidding. But if it's talking about position, boost position sensor, it's got to be this, because the only thing. Yeah, it's got to be that. What else senses boost position? This looks like it's just vacuum.
Alright, on you, cuh.
Are we live?
Yes, sir.
Are we live again? All right, everyone. Thank you for watching. That's it for today. We tackled a few no starts, a few starter issues. Took care of Rizel's car, thankfully. You gonna drive it to Miami tomorrow? Yeah. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next video, and thank you all for following along. Bye. Left. This is like 3 months ago. I left it here. 4 months ago. They kept it for me, so. Just checking to see if it does anything. I tried jumping it, and it clicked once, and that's it. I'm gonna swap out the battery. This is from 2019. See that?
Yeah. Yeah.
It says 419 right there. So that's way past the 5-year mark, even 3-year mark, obviously. But found so far. So what I've found so far. Sorry, there's a lot of noise in the background. What I found so far is it had a really weak battery, pretty much dead. Swap that out real quick, and now it has no spark. So if you look right here, this is the old spark plug. You see how nasty that is?
Yep.
And look inside of there. I don't know if you can see inside of there, but it's like rusted out. It almost sounds like one cylinder has no compression when you crank it. It just doesn't sound like even, but that could just be because it doesn't have any. I don't know. I've seen that before. So I'm gonna change these spark plugs out, and then I'm gonna take the cap over here, cap and rotor out. Take that out, and usually it'll look like this sometimes. There's like little corrosion right there on those tips.
Yeah.
So you just have to clean that out. 9 times out of 10, that's usually what causes a no spark on a Toyota like this. So let's open it up, check it out, and see what's going on. Can you see the tips inside of there?
Yeah.
What do they look like?
They're dirty?
Do they look dirty on camera or no?
Yeah.
You see right there, right there. There's 4 of them. You see like the corrosion on them?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Look at the tips of these.
A bit closer. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
So this is just a used one that I have on my truck. I always try to keep at least a good set, or sometimes when you do a tune-up, a lot of times like the wires are good, the cap might be good, so I just keep those. Yeah, I'll swap out the spark plugs. This is all used stuff that I have that is in really good condition. It's just for testing, and then if everything works out, then I'll recommend a full tune-up to the customer. Yeah. Or just say, or you can leave it like that and just charge it for my time. I won't charge it for the parts because they're just stuff I had laying around, but some people, they prefer that. As long as it works, I don't care. Yeah. So.
You're live.
This one's like green and rusted out. Yeah.
No, spark.
Oh, spark? No spark.
Right?
No. Bro, I was like, did you park? I was like, bro, right there. It out. And then another thing you could check later on, like if this ever happens again, you see how those points, you see all that's rusted out?
Yeah.
All that? On all 4 of them, you'll never get spark like that. So if that ever happens again, you just take these 3 bolts out right here with an 8mm. Right there,
cap over there.
1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Right there, and the cap just comes right off. And just check it. You can go like this, and then just make sure that the points are clean like that. They don't have any rust or corrosion on them.
Like it looks like calcium or something.
Yeah. Because what happens, like it rains a lot in the summer now, and if you like have it outside or even inside of here, it'll, the condensation, and then it gets hot as hell. It'll create humidity inside, and it'll just like rust away slowly. It's super common to happen. This is just like a used one I have. I'm just gonna test it out, and if it works, you just leave it like that. And if it gets worse or whatever, then you can just get like a brand new tune-up. Pretty cheap. It's not expensive.
That I knew. As soon as I swapped it, it cranked up right away.
Yeah.
Or it was, trying to.
Are you guys gonna get a battery, or you want me to leave that one? Or are you just gonna keep using that one?
Nah, I think we should get a new one.
This one, it's a size 51. What you have there's a size 35 or a 32. It really doesn't matter. It's still gonna work regardless. But this one's smaller, so it's not. It doesn't fit all the way.
I think that's how the other one is, because it's like we got a little strap on it to hold it in place.
Well, this thing is 2, 1, blast off. All right, ready or not? Here we go. Bro, you see what I'm saying? It sounds weak ahead, bro. No spark. Maybe it has a bad alternator. Distributor. Distributor. No spark. No spark.
Bro, and I told you too, like if you...
I don't know if these get service or not, but when you take this out, there's an O-ring inside a tank, and there's one inside of here. It's like this thick. It's like a cushion, and it prevents that from happening. Maybe it's missing, or it just needs a new valve right here. But I think it is getting...
That was the other thing that I noticed.
Another way to check if it's getting gas is to... Hold on. See that? So there is gas coming through. Not that. It literally almost sounds like it's out of timing, or it has like no compression. Last time forklift, Toyota, just like this one, did this to me. It ended up being the distributor being bad. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one. You turn the key. Oh wait, no, you can't.
What was that?
I was gonna tell you to turn the key, but you can't because you're on. There's no power getting to the distributor.
No power going through there?
I'm gonna try to give it power myself, see if it wants to.
Show the camera.
This one here, 7.5. You'll see that it's. You see inside. There's like a little bridge, and it's like cracked in half.
Hold on.
Inside the plastic.
Yeah.
See it?
Yep. And what is that thing?
What?
The thing that you showed me?
The fuse?
Yeah, what is that?
Fuse is like a bridge in between a connection. It's basically like a security, I guess, or like a check valve for like a hydraulic circuit. A check valve would be like a fuse. So the check valve has to open or close in order for fluid to pass through. This fuse, although a check valve could be compared more to like a contactor, so the contactor opens and closes. Kind of the same thing. The fuse is basically just like a bridge. Whenever the fuse breaks, too much load on a bridge, for example, the bridge collapses. It's the same way with like 7.5 amps is how much a load it can carry before it'll collapse, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So once that collapses, then the connection fails. It's more of like a preventative thing, so prevent the ECU from frying or prevent yourself getting in a fire or something like that, causing a fire because you decided to install your subwoofers like an idiot or something like that, so I'm looking through these fuses and I'm thinking like, everything's good aside from that little one. And then I find this one, this 80 amp one. You can see it right there. Yeah, right there. So that little thing is broken right there, that bridge. That's for your alternator. The only thing is I don't have, actually, I might actually have one. Hold on. Oh, it might be in my other truck.
Alternator?
Huh?
Do you have an extra alternator?
No.
Or the fuse?
Yeah, the fuse. The alternator might have went bad. That's probably why the fuse went. I don't know if I have another fuse like that. We'll see. My little invention. My little science project here.
What are you doing right now?
I'm creating my own fuse. I don't have one just like it, so I just want to test it out and see if maybe this is what the issue is, or I just want to see if it works. I don't know. I want to see if it'll start with all the fuses good and all the connections put together. Maybe the alternator is bad, or maybe there's a short somewhere. It's not getting power. I don't know. We'll see if it blows again, and then
On you.
first I'm gonna see if it does anything.
What?
Now I'm gonna check to see if anything over here might be busted. Now, after all this troubleshooting that we've done, what I've concluded is the only way I can get it to start reliably is give power to the distributor myself, and then give power to the lockout valve, which is right there. If I do that, it'll turn on every time, all the time. The good thing is that this is a 7 series, like a really old 7 series. So it's like very minimal electronics. But I do notice that the SAS ECU fuse keeps blowing. If I left it how it was before. Which leads me to believe that maybe the SAS controller is bad and it's causing a bunch of issues where it's not letting current pass through to the lockout valve, to the distributor. Maybe it's trying to protect itself.
Yeah.
The last thing I'm going to check is the SAS relay, lamp relay, and then everything else is good. Ignition fuse is good. Everything else is good. It's that SAS. Wonder if I take this, will just remove the light from here, I think. Or maybe it would disconnect everything. I don't know. Let me try that out. See if can't hurt to try. What do you think, mate?
I think it sounds fucking good.
It's not charging though.
Not charging?
I think the alternator might be bad. Yeah, this green 30 amp fuse blew out where the alternator 80 amp goes. Obviously 80 is a lot higher than 30. So I'm just I don't have one just like it, so I'm trying to invent something here that might work maybe. I don't know. Let's see if it charges. So I basically had to bypass the distributor. The distributor And then the lockoff valve for the LPG tank. The tank is right there. I don't know what's going on. Also, your alternator fuse blew out. And I didn't have an 80 amp one, and I just had to like make that work for now. But your alternator's not charging either. Where's my...
This is the one that I think was just like having a hard time starting sometimes or whatever.
Yeah.
Missing teeth. And then it's sitting here. The only reason I was like really invested was because it had the ball joint. The ball.
Oh, the ball thing? Yeah. It's gonna... I can leave it working like this. It's just you're gonna need to charge the battery unless you replace the alternator. But that's pretty easy to do. But the alternator is like a little pricey, but it's like it takes like less than 30 minutes to do. I can leave this like this. Now obviously not like that, but bro, this thing keeps getting stuck. Obviously not like this, but you know, into the key, because if I turn it off now, it's gonna stay running because it's connected to the battery. But I'll just tap into the ignition here, and it'll run. It'll turn off in just normal way. Just know that you're gonna need a...
And what was that fuse?
It's an 80 amp, like a glass fuse. It's sort of like this, but bigger, way bigger.
But what is it for? What is it for?
The alternator. Yeah. So it's got quite a few electrical issues. Why? I don't know. I don't know if it's because... And then also it would blow this fuse right here. When I had everything hooked up normally, it would blow this one, which that's your SAS ECU. All that means is stability assist system. Is some Toyota jargon for meaning there's a... Just down here, that controller controls like a lot of things, and I don't know if that has to do with like the ignition or I don't know. So, but yeah, I can leave it running. Go have it running. I can't really make it. This is just like something I came up with, but I think it stopped charging now. 1.6, 11.5. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. Look, now it's like showing like 22 volts. It was charging, not anymore. Yeah, it stopped charging now. It stopped charging. The actual alternator.
Okay.
I think that's what happened. It failed, and it sent too much current. It blew that fuse, and it fucked up everything else. That's why it would start and be like cluck, 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 cluck. The battery, even my battery was dying. So
the alternator, the fuse, and then that SAS thing you said.
no, I don't think the control is bad.
No.
Because then once I fixed all the cables and put everything back together, it stopped blowing that fuse.
Okay.
I think it's just the alternator throwing everything out of whack.
So, yeah. Messing it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you'll be able to use it like that. You just have to charge the battery.
Okay.
Charge the battery whenever you're not using it, and then we need to use it. Like it'll probably start now. I don't know if it'll need a charge or not, but after 2 or 3 starts, you'll probably have to charge it. That's the only thing.
When it's running, if it starts and it's running, it won't turn off?
No.
Okay.
No. It might if the battery gets super, super low, but you know, most of the time it won't shut off. But
I'm just out. What I want to do is move that trailer today, and then that's it.
yeah, you should be fine. Yeah, right. I'll just leave this battery on there. Should be fine.
How much is that alternator?
Like OEM from Toyota is like $800.
But like an aftermarket one is probably like $400, $450. But I usually never use alternators like aftermarket because they're typically like shitty. They'll probably last you like a couple years. It's the only bad thing is it's pretty expensive. But like I said, the labor is like really quick.
My dad does, or he used to do it.
All right, so we just left there. It was super loud in there, so we couldn't. I just really didn't want to talk that much, but essentially, there was a bunch of fuses that were blown. There was an ignition fuse, 10 amp fuse that I thought was not blown, and it was. So I ended up bypassing the distributor and the lockout valve for no reason. But obviously, you can still do that to check to see if maybe your distributor is bad or if you are getting power to the distributor. Because I noticed that there was no spark, right? This is when you first go into a machine and you don't see spark, your first thought is sometimes like, oh, maybe the distributor is bad, right? I gotta order a new distributor. But you know, you start knocking off the list, change the cap and rotor, change the plugs, change the wires. There's still no spark. Check to see if you have power and ground to the distributor, which that was the case. There was no power. There was ground. So when I would give it power, it would start, it would run. But yeah, you guys already knew that. Long story short, we need a new alternator because it would charge 12 volts, but then when you accelerate it, it would jump up to like sometimes 60 volts, sometimes 40 something volts, and it would stay at 22 point something volts, which is way too high. Maybe the voltage regulator inside the distributor is bad, or whatever converts DC or AC power to DC or vice versa. I don't really know how an alternator does that. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments. But yeah, and it also needs an alternator fuse, an 80 amp fuse. We'll order that. We'll wait to see if the customer approves. But so far we left the battery on there. They can use it for now. They just have to charge the battery until they decide what they want to do. But yeah, let me stop yapping. We're gonna go eat something and drink some water because it's hotter than Satan's toenails out here. And then we're gonna head about 2-hour drive to go look at a forklift that's overheating. So yeah, enjoy the ride. All right. Welcome back, boys. We got a Hyundai 15L-7M, and it's like intermittently overheating. No leaks. Radiator is full of coolant. So I'm gonna swap out the water pump or the thermostat. It's actually blazing hot, so all right, let's get to work. That's what I like. Con el termostato, porque te digo, algunas veces estos problemas de calentamiento son una cosa tan sencilla. Algunas veces puede ser que la bomba de agua, aunque tú no lo veas liqueando, los propellers adentro se estén desgastando y uno no sabe. Entonces está empujando agua, pero no lo suficiente.
No lo suficiente.
Ya cuando se pone bien caliente el día, puede ser que ya...
Sí, y ese es lo extraño de cuando ya está bien caliente, como a eso de la 1 de la tarde, es cuando empieza a subir la temperatura.
Ya, yo lo voy a... Ahora mismo cuando saque aquí va a salir... Le estoy dejando que se enfríe un poco.
Sí.
Después cuando salga todo el agua, yo le voy a revisar el agua a ver cómo está.
¿Cómo está? Ah, ok.
Si está muy gruesa, se lo voy a cambiar todo completo. Y ya. Este problema hay que ir usándolo hasta que
nos demos cuenta si hace lo mismo.
¿Está
bien?
Ok.
Vale, pues, gracias.
just gonna mention something cool about these like Hyundais, at least the ones that I take care of here. None of them leak from any gasket on the engine. The oil pan is perfectly clear. Valve cover gasket, I've never had to replace a valve cover gasket here. And they all have like 8, 9, 10,000 hours. Yeah. Pretty interesting. This is the old one, this is the new one. I don't know. I guess the way to test these would be to put it on hot water and see if it opens up once it gets hot. They're complaining that it gets hot after like an hour or two of using it when it gets hot during the day. It could be a sticking thermostat. I don't think it is, but they want to change it anyways, so we're gonna replace it. I would consider replacing the water pump since it has 8,000 hours and it's never been done. Water pump, this has already been done. The radiator, you know, probably a new fan, and then all the belts. Just kind of go through the cooling system. Because I know that they need these all the time, so I might as well invest the money in getting it fixed right and doing one thing at a time. Yeah, we're gonna swap this out real quick, put coolant back in it, and then run it.
I bet people that watch your videos listen to country.
They probably do, honestly.
Yeah.
I like country. I like all sorts of music. But I like real country, you know what I mean?
Like that rip.
Yeah, that George Strait, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
King of country type. You know what I'm saying? Brooks and Dunn, you know what I'm saying? She's a runner, she's a track star. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, men, women, children, animals, hear ye, hear thee. We changed the thermostat. We put coolant in, we bled the system. If you're wondering how to bleed a system, and you have no idea what you're doing or like how to do it, on like this one for example, this Toyota, it has a bleeder valve on the, it has a bleeder valve on top of the water pump. This one does not. So what I do is, there's a couple things you could do. Let me just show you this. In case you ever run into a machine that you're not familiar with, just look for anywhere that it has a, you know, that water passes through and it's not gonna come out. I got a very high pressure, if that makes sense. So like here at the thermostat, it collects a lot of water, so it's very likely for it to, you know, be a huge mess. What I do is I go up here to where the thermostat housing is.
Yeah.
And I can loosen one of those hoses. I can loosen a hose here. I can loosen a hose here. Anywhere along the coolant track that comes from the water pump up to the rest. Like I like to do it also from the LPG regulator right here.
Yeah.
So I just undo that hose, stick a screwdriver inside, and then you'll watch the air bubbles escape. You also have to have the radiator cap off.
Yeah.
Radiator cap off. fill it up. As you're filling it up, once it fills up the first time, loosen up a hose. You'll see the air escape, and you'll see the water level go down. Fill it up again until you top it off, and then you'll see you go and do it again, and you'll see that air won't come out. Now it'll spray out coolant, so you know that the air is out. That's my way of doing it. Maybe you have a better way. I don't know. Leave it down in the comment section. Let me know. But that's kind of how I like to do it. You also can use those the snap-on. I have a snap-on one, but I'm sure Harbor Freight sells one too. It's a coolant refiller, so you hook it up to your air compressor, and it'll suck the air out as you're filling it in, or hold a vacuum. So yeah. So far we're at temperature. We're at running temperature. So that's good. It's not overheating. We'll run it for a little bit, but I'm gonna take it over there by my truck, and I'm gonna blow out the radiator, and maybe that'll help cool it better. You look like you love me. How's the song go? Huh? How does the song go? No. That's super gay. Oh no anymore. So we blew out the radiator with the compressed air, blew out the whole truck. Sometimes I like to remove these covers. They tend to help with overheating issues. Yeah. But so far it's not as hot as it was before. Radiator's clean, new coolant, thermostat. So we'll pray that everything works well, and in the meantime they're gonna use it and they're gonna let me know if it overheats again. Could also be that the thermostat sensor, which is right here, could be failing, or when it gets really high it gets stuck. Not stuck, it goes higher than it needs to. I don't know, honestly I'm just guessing at this point. Only time I've ever had this on a Hyundai when it would overheat after a couple hours was because I put a fan on backwards after changing a belt. But most of the fans is kind of...
Whipped you that day?
I think so, yeah. Most of the time, the fans have like an indent on one side to prevent you from putting it wrong. I don't know. I've never touched this fan on this one, so we just have to wait and see. I know that he wanted to make this go a little bit higher up. I'm gonna try to mess with that. We're pretty much done here. That's pretty much it. You guys have any comments, questions, concerns, or suggestions on what you think might be causing the overheating? Randomly intermittent after like 2 to 3 hours. Let me know in the comment section. Maybe just needs a whole new cooling system. Maybe the thermostat was sticking. Maybe the water pump propellers are eroded away, so water doesn't flow as well. Maybe the transmission fluid is getting contaminated with the coolant, which I didn't notice, but maybe the transmission is overheating, which in turn is causing the engine to overheat.
But maybe.
So many maybes, not a lot of ifs, not a lot of sure's. I think that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. It's about time we go home. It is 5:51 in the afternoon. All the girls gotta go, gotta go. Hell yeah. Now I do gotta do a lot of invoices tonight. I'm a little behind on invoices. Once I... Huh?
What type of raider you are?
Raider?
Yeah.
I'm just a gooper, bro. Just someone who loads in. Just a friendly guy. Looking for some loot. Yeah. If you want some gaming content, let me know. I will not post it. But if you do want gaming content, let me know. As always, my name's Elmer. Love you guys. Thank you for following along. We'll see you on the next video. Bye. Love you. Yo, welcome back to another video. I'm your boy Elmer, aka the Forklift Guy, and today we're resurrecting this. This is you've seen Nate before on the channel. I've helped him with this skid steers before. We rebuilt this engine. This is a Ford engine. This is a New Holland. Rebuilt it at the shop. We put it in last week. Now we just got a few things to do, like the fuel injectors, fuel lines. Put fuel in it, put oil in it, oil filter, put coolant in it, and then she should be ready to fire up. We got to put the fuel line return lines. Just a couple things here and there. Grease the machine and then start it up. Hopefully there's no leaks. Put the new batteries in. But yeah, stick around. Hope you learned something. I haven't used this truck in a while. And Wednesday when I went to pick up that laundry machine, the batteries were dead.
Yeah, it has 2 ports on there. So
it's like 2 volts. I was like, what the f... I bought this battery maintainer just so I don't... Batteries are from like 2025. Air hammer. An air hammer from my other truck. This one.
Oh, fire.
I needed it the other day and I didn't have one. I might just take this one, swap it out, put this one in the other truck, and then leave this one here.
I have 2 of these. Max.
And then I got that battery tender thing, trickle charger.
I need one of these, honestly.
I can give you my the one that I got the other day. I'm not gonna use it anymore.
I'll buy it off you, bro. Come on, bro. It's not free.
And I got a ratchet rebuild kit for one of my ratchets. That's actually this one, but it's actually this one right here. But at the other truck, this thing broke. At Municipal, Sons.
Oh yeah.
It snapped off there.
Thing of clamps, just in case.
I'm gonna try to bronze braze it, I guess.
This?
Yeah.
This went on top of...
This is the one that bang goes from here to right here. That's from here to
It's not
here.
even worth. Let me go through my photos. Oh, my phone's dead. Fuck. Let me get my charger.
Unless this is this must go to the turbo. That's what it is. Yeah,
George, why you change voices?
Yeah. Yeah, it goes right here.
I see that. Yeah, my phone
It's
might
the
die.
turbo
just in case
feed
it-
line, bruv. Come on, bruv.
No, I had 1%. I was literally going to get a charger while you came
Didn't you
and
take it apart,
started
bruv?
talking.
I did. I
My
did
crib,
take it
come
apart.
over. I'm fixing the back up.
It's Friday night. It's Saturday, Sunday.
Can you hear
me? It's Friday. Hey, happy
Yeah, I'm
Friday,
fixing the
everyone.
back of my house, finishing it up.
I know I haven't been posting as much as I've wanted to, but just know your boy's here.
Not today. I mean, maybe this afternoon. I don't know.
I do.
Never.
By the time this video comes out, I'm sure I've already posted those.
I'm trying to get this back
Just
hold
want
on,
to
bro.
say to everyone, thank you for following along. Life has been pretty hectic lately, but
Relax. I did a full
we're getting
rebuild
stuff
on mine.
done. You know, I'm a one-man show,
please.
so bear with me, please.
Dude.
Shout out to all the followers. Shout out to the new followers.
Let me
shout out to
finish
the
this
old
up,
followers.
and then I'll hit you back up. Please.
Yeah, just want to say thank you. Lots of love. Let's get back to it. So just a quick history on this machine. It had a blown head gasket in the very beginning, I think. That's like the original problem, was a blown head gasket. He had left it somewhere, and then the person whose house he left it at, that he was doing a job there, I guess they tried to use it to do something else, and then ended up blowing a piston rod, or I guess the piston rod cap. All right, piston rod cap that goes around the crankshaft bearing. That it bent, and then it started knocking really bad. Yeah, it ended up bending it really bad. That fell down to the oil pan, or I guess it seized up. I came. We were trying to figure out if the engine was screwed or not. So I dropped the oil pan. I saw the bearing or the connecting rod cap like in the oil pan. What we did to get it moving is we just ordered a bearing, or I guess you know, the connecting rod bearing that goes on the crankshaft sleeve. Yeah. We put that in. The end cap didn't even close all the way. We could only get one bolt in, and that was enough to at least get it running, to move it out of where it was, get it onto a trailer, get it here, remove the engine, took it to my shop, we rebuilt it there, brought it back here, used the skid steer over there to get the engine out, over here, put it in, bolt it up to bolt the what's it called? The bell housing to where the torque converter is. Yeah. Bolted the flex plate back on to the flywheel. Got all that mounted. Put the mounting bolts in. And yeah, now this is like the easiest part. Is just to get the fuel lines ready, get the injectors ready, get the oil ready, oil filter, you know, turbo feed lines connected. We got the radiator to still put right here. The coolant lines, 2 batteries that go right here, your positive and ground, prime the fuel system, and then turn it on, and hopefully we have no leaks. Hopefully we have no engine noises. Hopefully everything's torqued correctly, and by the grace of God, this thing will be running today. So,
She only had alone with $1,600.
the gasket kit.
Yeah. Wow, I spent like 3 or 4K just on like parts. Taking it over there to get the crank shaved down. And then on top of that, I gotta pay him. But it's all worth it, bro. This thing makes me money back so quick.
Yeah.
Like I already have 3 jobs lined up once this is done.
For this?
Yeah, for this one. So can't complain. It's part of the game when these things go down.
Yeah.
It's really the downtime that what kills me. So sometimes you gotta pay a little more just to get it done. Yeah, heat it up.
Nah.
Yeah, that's what he's probably
Use this lube.
That works. Wow, the lube. You go,
gonna go around with the lube.
Where's the other one that fell down?
Right.
Nah, you could have left this one in though. This will work.
That one? Oh yeah. No, that little hose was
or
in my
if we
truck. That was in my truck.
This is just these are just return lines, so there's not like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
The one that needs to get welded, where'd you put that? Hopefully, so we gotta weld. This is supposed to be like, this is supposed to be straight.
So
Make it.
when I removed the engine and I set it on a tire at my dad's shop, it like tilted over in an angle and it bent this. It like bent down like this. You know?
Can you heat this one up?
Hmm?
Can you heat this one up?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a tad bigger.
I hope I don't damage it, but.
Oh yeah.
It's gotta work. You got it, bro. You got it.
Damn.
Not that shit.
This is the last one, so it doesn't.
I think that's all she wrote.
What you know about that? What you know about that?
I think that's good. Now those are new comments. But the other ones look like they were so smushed, they look like old ones. That's how bad it was.
Recutting these return lines because they're a little too long. Con un poco de esfuerzo y saliva, el elefante se la metió la hormiga. A little patience. That's it. That's it. That's it, my friend. Let me shorten this one a little more. Bend it. Here, I'm gonna bend it and you.
Yeah, move that finger open.
On the washer. Let me see. Move your finger over. All right. Yeah, you go. On that one, I gotta still put the.
Yeah, two of them.
Hmm? Where's that 3/8 at?
Fix one up top and bottom.
Yeah, one on top, one on bottom.
That's for the alternator, and then this. So if anything, we scoot this one forward, the bracket. I'll put this one on this belt, and then this belt will be the AC compressor you install. Either that, I was thinking either the one you put on the motor or the one that's on top of the roof. But since it already has the option for like cold and hot on the dial, to put it on the motor.
So this never had an AC compressor ever?
AC, no, only heat, because this is a northern tractor. So it's always cold up there. So all it needed was heat.
Or was it in Alaska or what?
You can't find none of the Florida ones with cabs, with like glass and all that.
Oh yeah.
So it helps out a lot, especially like dust and all that.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's. I don't know where this goes.
At least for the right price.
Yeah, one goes here.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if I colored. Yeah, one's white.
Yeah, white mark right here.
Yeah, so that one goes there.
And the other one is the second one.
Shout out.
Alright, let me get some clamps for this.
I think the clamps might still be there, just slid down.
Slid down?
Yeah. See the one right there? Slid down.
Let's make sure she has gas. Hold on.
What happened?
I want to make sure she has fuel.
Oh.
Before I pull this and then. Yes, sir.
Hey, wait. Then this goes to the bottom, right?
Those there. I think we should have not put the fan on yet.
Oh, we still gotta put the shroud in.
Oh, I'm clear. Never mind. Are you clear over there?
Yeah. Yeah, it's just this thing is in my way.
See if you can lift it and then like bend it backwards. Like the radiator, like push it this way. I got more room this way. Hold on. Yeah, lift it.
No, hold on. We're gonna damage it.
I'm saying like I'm already under here. If we lift it and then go,
Might have to take the fan off.
Scoop it under.
Yeah, let's take the fan off real quick.
All right. Yeah. My bad.
Yeah, the seal's burning off. It's not getting hot enough.
Nice and smooth. Let me get this wrench real quick. That works.
I'm a dumbass, bro. Everything's pretty much set. We just have to get this fuel line right here.
Yeah.
That goes from the fuel filter into your injection pump.
Yeah.
I tried to bronze braze it and I messed up the rubber fitting in here, so it's kind of useless. So we're gonna try to make this. We have to get the oil filter and then add oil, coolant, and try to start it. See what happens.
Yeah, I want to see it. Yeah.
The fuel pump, right?
Yeah, this goes from the fuel filter, and then this is
So
the
we're trying to
fuel
figure out to put an adapter here, but
Okay, so these lines, usually there's a big rubber fat
Yeah.
O-ring in there.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not even really an O-ring. I've had guys put freaking
Teflon?
rubber hose in there to seal it up when they go bad. Okay, this goes on one side,
pump. Yeah,
and on the other side, same thing.
Yeah.
Now, this one I know goes into, I mean, the
What does
fuel
that go
filter,
to?
right?
this one goes into the fuel pump. So the fuel pump is right here, and then this sits like right on the fuel pump.
what does this go to?
This goes to your fuel filters right here.
Okay, so on the fuel filter, there's going to be an adapter very similar to this.
Yeah.
You think it's the same size? I think it's the same.
Yeah, it's this size for sure is the same. It looks just like this. I'm pretty sure it's
Okay.
identical.
So we're thinking it's going to be the same threads here.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay, so
I even thought about that. I was gonna
We
bring.
should have pulled that adapter out.
There's another long one that goes over the top, and I think they're all the
it's
same.
probably all the same adapter.
I think they're all the same. Yeah.
Okay, so what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
telling him is this screws into a number 5 fitting. Very nice. Okay. Now, there probably was a crush washer here that sealed it. So what you do is you put this on there with the crush washer.
Okay.
Okay? And that should seal it.
All right. So this goes on the pump side. You're saying?
It's going to go on both sides.
Okay. So on both sides, and then here.
And then I'm
okay.
going to make a hose to go from this to that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That
yeah,
work?
Yeah. That's perfect.
Okay. Now this under the filter, so it's low pressure.
Yeah.
So I can make it a low pressure hose for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll make it just a little bit longer, that way you can play with it.
Yeah. That's perfect.
Okay.
It'd be a lifesaver.
If it's a straight on this side, is that okay, or does it have to be a 90?
That's enough room to play with it, right?
The thing is the starter is like right.
Okay,
Right
so
here.
I should have a 90. I'll put a 90 on this side and a straight on that side.
Okay. Clutch. You get all that?
Down to the fuel pump, as long as that one threads into there, that other adapter, I don't have to worry about it.
Okay, so this is the fuel pump one. This
That's
is
the fuel pump?
this is your injection pump side
Okay,
right here.
so the fuel filter's out there.
The fuel filter side, I don't know. I'm assuming it's the same because all the hard lines that's related to fuel, they all look the same.
Yeah.
I highly doubt that they would, change it up.
It's like to have to come back and finish the machine.
See, this is what I feel like the those injectors had. It was almost like a something like that, and then this around it. The
Good thing you're there, because I would not know. I didn't pay attention to that. Oh, you talking about for the bottom?
I feel like it looked like that. That's why it was like so hard to remove. But
No, when I took them off, they didn't have anything on
nothing.
The only thing they had was that
There was
big,
no washer down there on
the washer, yeah, the one that you seen, the small one.
What's that noise?
The boost leak.
You have a boost leak?
Yeah.
We just got back with the fuel line. And then we got the oil filter. And then we just needed a cap for the oil fill. We're gonna put everything on now, fill it with coolant, fill it with oil, put this oil filter on, delete it, and by the grace of God, it'll turn on. So, let's go. Once we start it and it's running, I think the only thing that might leak is where the thermostat housing is. There was a gasket there that was a little iffy. Other than that, we replaced the rear main seal, the crankshaft main seal. What else did we do? We did the front cover, distribution cover, gasket. We did obviously all the intake, exhaust gaskets, head gasket obviously, valve cover gasket. Oh yeah, oil. There's 2 oil squirters that were missing when we did the bottom end, brand new. That's pretty much it. Fuel lines, filters. Yeah, let's get this whole running, bro. I want to hear this thing knock. Not that kind of knock, but you know. I want to hear. As long as the this gets filled up, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
This thing's bad. Might have to undo.
I wonder, I was gonna say finish the harness, then we poured it in, so we started up and it'll just suck it right in.
No, what we'll have to do is undo one of these hoses.
Oh, why don't you take this off? And we'll just put a bottle on there.
Yeah.
Cuban shit right there.
Makeshift reservoir.
What you got going there?
This is it's a makeshift reservoir tank right now. He forgot to order a new one. This is like cracked all the way through here.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, yeah, I got zip ties in my truck. Oh, you got? In the meantime, we're just gonna do this for now.
Put that one on the bottle.
I already tightened it with this.
I know, but
Put it where?
what we'll do is,
Oh, on this?
oh no, you can keep it. You can keep it here too, like this. And now what I'll do is,
Oh, tying it to there.
yeah, you can keep it up. Now it's on.
Hell yeah. Cuban weight.
By any means necessary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey bros, don't do this at home type of.
Who's that home?
This is at home. This is basically the fitting that we're adapting now.
Yeah. Which
So-
one? Point at it again.
Right here?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go here, and then this is gonna go around to this side right here on the back.
Yeah.
So it's gonna kind of run like this and then go like that. And then this fitting, I gotta take this is the one that in the video, when you see this, or I guess, sorry, when the audio that you're hearing, the guy talking about, is this the same fitting that's gonna be on the fuel filter side? And we said, I guess. I don't know. I'm assuming, because all the fittings are the same. So I'm gonna change this out, put this in, and it's gonna be ready to prime. I'm not sure if you already caught it on camera, but it's leaking coolant from the radiator.
Yeah.
Which obviously is not gonna prevent us from starting it or anything like that, but obviously that's the next step, is to get a new radiator or a reservoir, coolant reservoir, and then that's it. Once this fills up and we get rid of all the air, we'll try to crank it.
The top one?
Huh?
The top one was it? So it comes out.
I don't, that might be the,
This is the one that should be going out like that. Oh, is it something stuck in there? Oh, something stuck.
I got it pissed.
alright, let's try now and see if,
I still think something's stuck in there. We'll see. Let's try it out. Turn the key on.
can you see good or you need a light? Alright, see if air comes out of here.
You think, Elmer?
It's good now. Just trying to see if it comes out of here, if it's got any air.
I should have seen it.
Should come out of here now.
You don't need this on it, alright?
Nah.
Battery's a kind of shot.
Hold on. Go.
You probably put on the bottom.
Put it on the top.
Let's let it sit for the batteries. And now I have a big ass.
3, 2, 1. They're like jumping to 9 volts from 12, which is, I mean, pretty, not terrible, but.
Let's hear it. Yeah. It still should be at what?
It's 11.9 right now.
Yeah. Alright, you'll get that one. We can shoot 250 amps on that bitch.
Are you ready, kids?
Crank it up.
No. Turn it off. Just turn the key on. It's got a shit ton of air. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. One more time. It's not enough. All right, turn it off. I'm gonna try to crack this open.
Hold up. Yeah, I see that.
It says all air. Once it starts gushing out of here, then I can put this back on. It should be coming out right about now. Or not. So took a really long time, mainly because the batteries are weak. But I started with the fuel filter. Then I went into this injection pump. This has an O-ring on it that was broken. Bled the system. Then I had to crank it each time with you, David. This is why we couldn't film it. I did one line at a time. There's 4 of them. Then I went up here and then one line at a time until I got good enough fuel pressure. And then that one time we cranked it, it started up with 3 cylinders. Because I had this one still open.
Yeah.
To see if it'll.
You want to try to crank it now so I can catch it on video?
I'm gonna wait for Nate, so just in case he needs to turn it off.
Yeah.
And then I forgot that we had loosened all these lines, so that we can get the bucket up in the air. So it started spewing out hydraulic fluid on the floor. So it's 8:52 right now. Started this at 11. Really, the only thing that took us the longest was getting a few things that we needed to get in town.
Yeah.
You know, it took us an hour to get into town, an hour to get back, just because of the traffic and it being Friday. But yeah, get over here.
Yeah. We need.
And go. All right, right now it's currently 9:20 at night. Like you saw in the video, we finally got it running. It took a while, one because the batteries were weak. The other thing was to bleed that air system was a little bit tough, but thankfully we got it. It is running, but now it is leaking from, where's my light? Where's my light? It's not that it's leaking, but we misplaced the cover for, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but through this angle you can see the covering right there, opening.
Yeah, I see it.
So that opening, there's a plate that goes there with the gasket.
Yeah.
I took that off when I initially removed the engine, and we have no idea where it went. But Nate's gonna get that ordered, and then this radiator is leaking from here, which is old obviously, but camera there, right there.
Yep. Yeah.
And it's leaking down. So I mean, this is pretty easy to replace. That's not a big deal. My biggest worry was obviously getting it started. Get to the light. My biggest worry was getting it started and it's running. We obviously can't test it at all because that leak over there, it's gushing out. So I think that's where the oil pump aligns to. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for following along. Thank you, Nate, for today. And yeah, subscribe, like, comment, leave a comment if you've worked on these engines before, or you have any, experience with these motors or this New Holland tractors. Leave a comment down low. Anything that we could have done better. And yeah, bye. Love you.